What is going on, guys? Today we're going to go over the early access month 3 update. This is the third major update we are getting to PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds. I have all the patch notes right in front of me. I'm going to go over the major highlighting points, meaning I'm going to skip a bunch of this shit down here that says bug fixes, because honestly, you know, the more bugs they fix, no need to go over it. There will be a link in the description if you'd like to look at it yourself, but I'm going to go over the major points of the stuff that I think you should know and the stuff that I'm very excited for. So first off, there is a ton of server performance fixes. They improved network performance by reducing the amount of data sent from client to server and server to client. And they also reduced network lag by doing this. So in general, servers should just be running a lot better now that they've done this. And I'm pretty excited about that. Server performance has always been a little bit of an issue that's been frustrating inside of pubs. And we're hoping to get that fixed in this update, and it looks like they've done a good amount of stuff to do so. They've also fixed some client's performance stuff. Across the board, both of these are really good. So server and client performance both increases. You know, that's really great to ask, to get in a single update. It doesn't seem like we're getting too much physical changes to this update, but we are getting a lot of server and client fixes that just make it better all around, and we are actually still getting some pretty cool stuff in-game, which I'll show you here in a second. Alright, first off, the new items. Everybody knows about the Groza, and everyone knows about the P18C. It's basically a fully automatic Glock 18. The automatic pistol it's chambered in 9mm with a full auto fire mode. Really excited about that pistol. I cannot wait to play with it with extended mags and silencers. I think that thing's going to be a lot more fun than people actually think. Secondly, we're going to get the Groza. It's an AR chambered in 7.62, can only be acquired in care packages, and there's, I think, a really good reason for this, because I think it's a bullpup, okay? Everyone thinks this is going to be a short-range weapon, and you're wrong. It's a bullpup. A bullpup means it chambers back pretty much against your shoulder, so the barrel is almost the entire length of the gun. It's like 3/4 the length of the gun. So the barrel length is about the normal barrel length you would get on something like, you know, an assault rifle such as the M16 or an AK or a SCAR or an M4. So we're not losing any barrel length with the Groza, which is why I think it's going to be super deadly up close, because it's short, compact, meaning you can turn corners easier, hip fire with it easier, with its short compactness, easier to control. But it's going to be effective at medium and not long ranges, but pretty far out there. I think 300 to 400 meters. It's going to be still pretty accurate and pretty deadly all on its own. So I'm actually very excited for both of those guns, and I think you should be too. The 2 guns in a single patch is actually really nice, and I like the fact that we're getting both of those. Some new gameplay features, which I'm actually very excited about. A lot of these things you're going to see in here. I'm super excited about some of these. First off, the Vector and the UMP are going to get burst mode, 3-round. I think the Vector will probably have 2-round burst, and the UMP will have 3-round burst, but we'll see. Either way, they are getting burst mode now. You can now pick up items while moving. That's fucking fantastic. Now, it does slow your walking to a walk animation, but you can pick items up without having to stop and reach down, grab it, and run. So, nice gameplay change. This is going to make looting a lot faster, okay? You can now interact with doors, items, or vehicles while reloading. Fucking thank you. This is something I was begging for. You guys may have heard me complaining about how there's no animation canceling on stream, and because there wasn't any animation canceling. What animation canceling is basically one animation taking priority over another. For instance, opening a door, looting somebody, picking an item up off the ground. If you're reloading in-game, reloading is always the priority animation, meaning I can't cancel it. So if I'm stuck reloading, I can't go crouch, I can't go prone, I can't open a door, I can't pick up something off the ground. I have to wait till my reloading's done. This is especially frustrating with weapons that have long reloads. Well, now we have animation canceling, meaning I can be reloading a shotgun, open a door, and continue to reload the shotgun, or reloading an AR, but I need to open the door now, so I open the door and then start the reload again or switch to a secondary weapon. So this is, animation canceling is fantastic. I'm so excited this is actually being added. It seems like such a small feature, but it's such a big thing. They're adding some visual effects. The screen will gradually desaturate based on remaining health during your revive state. I will bet you $20 we're going to have Bet you $20 we're gonna have a bug where the desaturation is gonna stick around after you get revived, meaning you're gonna have to see everything in like monochrome colors when you're about dead for a while. That's gonna be great fun. The blood effect does not appear during the revived state anymore. It's gonna be replaced with the monochrome effect. They adjusted the kill system in duo and squad mode, and I actually like this more. A person knocking an opponent out will receive the kill count regardless of the actual killer. So if I knock somebody out and Tex walks up and shoots the person in the face, I still get the kill. Which I actually 100% love this, because it lets the people like people that are better shots in the group, it allows them to just pop, kill somebody, move to the next target, and tell the other person, finish that dude off, because it's my kill. But it's also gonna, you know, it's a nice little change there. They adjusted the F key interaction to prioritize the revive action in certain areas, which is good, because that was needed. There were often times where you'd pick up items instead of reviving somebody. You can now pull out your pistol faster, which is also really good, considering they are adding a fully automatic pistol. And they're adding something else to pistols, which I really enjoy here. I know we'll get to that in a minute. But you can pull out your pistol faster now. So if you're shooting your main weapon and you run out of ammo, boom, pistol. And finish the fight with that, which is the idea behind it. So pulling out your pistol should be at least half the speed of reloading. It should be faster than a quick draw mag reload by about half the speed. So hopefully that's where they get around to it, because the pistol needs to be the option as opposed to just trying to reload. That way it makes pistols feel more important in gameplay. They adjusted the play area to spawn more evenly within the circle, so that the play area does not appear in the center so frequently. Now this was part of that algorithm. The center appeared, or the circle itself appeared on the center of the map quite often. They've adjusted that so it's more random now. I actually really like this. So we're not gonna get like, oh, it's really kind of close to the center now. I want like just stupid coastal circles that it's like half the circle is not even on the map. I want that stuff because it's really going to accentuate gameplay like out in boats, or extreme gameplay of pushing onto the coast. Like honestly, a circle that ended in the sea wouldn't be a bad thing, because it would be like you get a boat or you get shit on. And some people don't like that idea, but it's about surviving. Alright, it's being the last person alive, so it's your job to get a fucking boat. It's your job to get guns and armor and cars to travel if you have to go across the map. It's your job to get a boat too. Fire modes can no longer be switched during reload. Nor here nor there for me, but okay. So they adjusted the default quantity to be selected at 1 when pressing the control key in the inventory to partially drop an item or pick items up. So it's automatically going to do 1 instead of nothing. They adjusted motorcycle and motorcycles with sidecar to move more smoothly, which is good. You can no longer switch from prone while picking up items, so you can't go to or from prone. And this is what I'm really excited about. This one right here is what I'm really excited about. Red dot sight is now attachable to pistols, except for the revolver. And they increased the recoil of the UMP. Now, the red dot sight being attachable to pistols. Could you imagine a Glock 18 fully automatic, extended quick draw mag, silenced, red dot? That's a hell of a sidearm! And if they're making pistol drawing faster, damn, that's a nasty sidearm to pull out when you have to reload. Like, that just adds the dopeness to the gun. I think that's a great change. I'm in love with the pistol changes they're making right now. I think they're fantastic. And the red dot's going to allow you to aim more precisely, because we all know aiming with those iron sights of the pistol is kind of shit. And the UMP recoil increase is actually very necessary. The UMP was far too easy of a weapon to control. They have added 2 new weather effects, sunset and clear skies, which is great. Sunset's going to be fun to play in, and I'm not sure what clear skies is. I don't know about that one. I thought like default setting was clear skies anyway, but we'll see. And then they added destructible cabins. So guess what, fuckboy cabins? I'm actually really excited about destructible fuckboy cabins. That makes me so happy, because it's like, if you have an AWM, it's like, let's just put a few holes in that cabin over there and see if anybody's in it. Let's just mow it down. Let's chuck some grenades at it. So I think that's going to add a lot of dynamicism to the game and a lot more fun. And hopefully they do more with houses and things like that. And this is making me excited, okay? Item in vehicles, they adjusted vehicles to face in random directions, so vehicles will no longer face east and east only. I appreciate this. They adjusted loot balance for certain items. They haven't given specifics on all loot balances, but they'll see. The VSS will no longer be in the care packages. We've already discussed this. At a low probability, you will require AR silencers, sniper rifle silencers, 4Xs, and care packages. UMP and Uzi spawn rates were balanced. Level 1 helmet and armor spawn rates were balanced to be equal. Item spawn rates, increased spawn rates of items in regions and buildings with relatively low spawn rates, so better spawn rate across the board for everything. Change the names of certain weapon attachments, which, okay, that's kind of weird to me. They adjusted the spawn time of vehicles and speedboats so that they can be seen farther away, which is actually very, very good. They improved the starting plane. And this is, I think, just a cool, like, that's dope kind of thing. Cargo door opens when participants get ejected from the plane. That's so cool! It was so just like, oh, we're jumping out of a plane. Oh, you're kicked out. If the cargo door opens, like, if they can get to this, the cargo door opens and you run out of the plane and jump when you press F. Oh, man. That just, it's cool to me. It's really cool to me. They optimized lighting inside and outside of the airplane as well, so some fixes there. Then they had some UI adjustments, and then of course bug fixes. Now I'll go over some of the UI adjustments. They adjusted the direction of teammate icons to the direction the teammate faces, so it'll move in the direction that they're facing. They added teammate list on the world map, so you can see your team on the world map. They improved characters' recoil animation, so better looking recoil animations. And they removed death markers of teammates after a certain period of time or distance away from the place of death. Not only that, they've also added 3 new languages, Thai, Indonesian, and Vietnamese. So anybody that is Thai, Indonesian, or Vietnamese, and you watch the channel, we're in your official language. Yay! I don't know of anybody that's... Shout out to all my Thai people, and Indonesians, and Vietnamese. Leave a comment. Like... I don't know anybody that watches the channel that's one of those 3. And then of course a whole bunch of bug fixes. I'm just happy with this update. I'm happy we're starting to get some of the destruction of like fuckboy cabins. I'm happy we're getting more customization options on pistols like red dots with, you know, though the red dot makes it for me on the pistols, honestly, especially with the 18C being added. We're starting to get weather options, new fall speed animation. There's just more and more going into the game where you can just see it becoming better and better. Like, they've done this right more than anything. They have given us the framework of the game to begin with, and the game frameworks works flawlessly. It doesn't need anything else right now. They could stop, you know, patching pubs and people would still play the shit out of it. But they keep putting stuff in and making it better and better and better and better. And it's just better. It's just so much better of a game because of this every single patch. Yeah, I'm fanboying right now. I don't care. I love the game. So I'm really happy with these. I hope you guys are happy with these. I will see you Thursday, and I'll get you guys a little guide of the Groza and the P18C, of how you guys should use those in combat, what are the best situations for them, and how the weapon is and how it controls in general. I have a feeling the Groza is going to be amazing. I'm Guns. I'm going to get out of here for today. If you guys would like to come watch me play live, you can do so over at twitch.tv/gunsgames. You can support the channel directly over at Patreon, clickable on screen at the end of the video. And if you want to buy your games, go to Green Man Gaming, save yourself 5% and give us a little kickback as well. Like the video and hit that subscribe button for more PUBG content. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm Guns. Later, everybody. GG.